Okay, we're getting ready to start digging the footers for the house, and I didn't want to have to do all that digging by hand, so I've gone and rented a little mini excavator for the weekend. And hopefully that'll make enough short work of it that I can get it all done this weekend and just have to do a little cleanup by hand. You can rent one of these little rigs for about $5.50 with the excavator and the trailer for 8 hours of run time over the weekend. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock, so it's time to knock off for today. It's getting dark. But we've made a pretty good start. We've got the first 3 footers for the house pretty much done. And I got just a few feet on the last one, and that'll be finished up. And then we'll start working on the perimeter wall for the porch in the morning. So far so good. Alright, finished up digging the trenches for the footers, or at least roughing them in. They still got a lot of cleanup work to be done, but that's going to be done by hand. And thanks to the little mini excavator, we were able to get this done in about a day and a half. Took 10 hours of actual machine time. So, a lot faster and easier than if I'd had to do it all by hand. So let me show you what I've got. Alright. This first trench that you see all the way to the left is going to be the cinder block wall for the front porch. And the second column will be the first main footer for the house. It'll run all the way along the front of the house. Moving back, we've got a spot footer halfway between the 2 main footers. This is going to be the second footer, and you can see the first side of it is a little wider because I've got a load bearing wall on the second floor that I want to shore up, as well as I want to keep all my floor joists on the first floor splitting in the same spot. So we're just going to put 2 footers there. Then halfway back again, another spot footer. And further back is the main footer for the back wall of the house. And then on farther back is the footer for the back porch. And you see where when I was pulling the trencher out on this last footer here, the sidewall gave way, and I'm going to have to clean some of that out by hand now. And then this footer will be for the side porch. And this footer will be for the other side porch. You know, notice this one looks pretty nasty. I couldn't dig the entire trench with the excavator over the ditch because the sides were crumbling and they were going to fall in. So the last little section of it I had to dig crossways, which makes it way too wide. And I still got a lot of cleanup work to do on it. But at least it's loosened up, and it'll be a lot easier than if it was just solid. And here is where the excavator slid down into the trench and lost track. So we had to fish it back up out of there and get the track back on. And that's it. Stay tuned for more.